And welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. We managed to go first this time, lucky us. And we go Mora first, as usual. My opponent decides to go Duke of Crows, and the Red Eagle, which is one of the strong combos in the game. It's one of those that you either have to go for, or well, I think Mora can actually give it quite a good run for its money. I picked Rajhin. I think Rajhin has good anti-aging capabilities, which is what I'm slightly worried about this game. Of all the options, the obvious one is the best crow card, so I'm just gonna go for the best crow card. Nothing much to say about that. My opponent goes for that one that doesn't give him gold. I think Murder of Crows is slightly better. We cannot buy Murder of Crows because we only have 3 gold, but fortunately Reach is in the game, so we can convert our power cards into 1 gold, which is just enough to buy Murder of Crows. So far it's shaping up to be like a fairly standard crow game. I mean, I do want to get Unsettling Aura. I think that's a very good card. It's very good at generating tons of power when you combo with the other Mora cards, the Mora contracts. But other alternative is, since I think we may have enough for Shadow Slumber. No, we don't. Voracious Tome Shell is a very bad card. You should only get this if you're winning by a lot, because letting your opponent draw 2 cards is a very significant drawback. Letting your opponent draw 1 card is much more acceptable for a lot of things. Anyway, we are still... My opponent hasn't really bought any really cool cards yet, so I'm just chilling. He buys Voracious Tomb Shell, which is especially dangerous if you're going against a crow deck, because the crows are very keen on getting big combos going, and if you let them draw more of their deck, it's more likely they're gonna get more crow combos running. I don't really want to do anything right now. I think my economy is better, and I think I might as well Rajhin him. It's perfectly legitimate to start treasuring my opponent instead, but I am very unlucky in this case because I don't get any of my cool cards. So this is pretty much a blank turn for me. I am not gonna do anything. My opponent very nicely shuffles cards away, which I'm going to pick up the Bonfire, but my opponent picks it up, so... Unfathomable Secrets, excellent Mora combo for the game. I am not sure I should Rajhin, but... I mean, it's possible I should just Treasury, but I think Rajhining is reasonable if you're ahead of your opponent. That's the worry. The worry is that your opponent starts Rajhining you back, and then you're sadder. Because I think Rajhin is actually quite a good against the crow that I'm going at the moment. But there's no real rush for me at the moment. If we both keep Rajhining each other, I have the advantage because I have the better deck. So in this case, unfortunately, I don't get the quite enough to get Bloody Offering, and then I decide to go for the Mora contract instead of tapping Reach for another card. It's debatable. It is a lot of power. It was quite a lot of power, and thus prestige that I ended up in. He Voracious Tomb Shells me into drawing 2 more cards, which I am also happy with. Apocryphal Pack would be nice, actually, just to gain a bit more power. I am very biased towards that card at the moment. I think it's very good. I already have 1 Mora card, so it's... But no, Bloody Offering is better. I honestly think I'm probably go Bloody Offering rather than Apocryphal Pack. I think watching this again, Bloody Offering is the better card. Apocryphal Pack is... my deck is too big essentially, and I should reduce it. Okay, no, I did pick that. Never mind then. Yeah, Treasury, that's no problem. Clan Witch is something we want to pick up pretty badly because that would make my deck better. And my opponent unfortunately gets one of those. We are unlucky. We don't get a single, extra gold for the Clan Witch. I'm just going for a bit of power. I am not sure that's correct, but I'm just gonna chill. My opponent has to deal with my Black Feather Knight. Otherwise it just gives free value. I still don't have enough to buy the Clan Witch. So that's unfortunate. Now, yeah, he does kill that, which slows him down a bit. I'm gonna get another turn of Mora combo with the Unsettling Aura plus the Unsealed Glyphic. I think in this case, I mean, I'm quite happy to just produce more power. Here I'm thinking if I should use the Crow just to get 3+3, but nah, I think we can wait. I feel like I should got Moonlit illusion there just to get rid of one card. Slightly better than Rajhin in that situation. Now in this case, I am actually considering, yeah, that this is definitely a crow. This is definitely time to crow and lead to victory. My opponent got the Voracious Tomb Shell, which is not a card you should pick unless you are going so strongly into Mora, you're gonna get a billion combos off and you're gonna win that turn. That the drawback is just not worth it. It is just so painful to have your opponent draw 2 extra cards. I mean, here it's just crows and win probably. Yeah, and I don't think my opponent has any chance of reaching 46. General thoughts. The crows won this time, and my opponent picked Voracious Tomb Shell, which was a mistake. And my deck was slightly better, so I just kept using Rajhin. Yep.